Thanks for watching this video filled with unusual facts. Here are 13 clever tricks to help your kids learn math easily. Comment below, let us know if you have any additional math tips and tricks. Number 1, an easy way to do subtraction with no regrouping. Instead of doing this, 5,000 minus 2,384, with all the 10s and 9s and 4s, breaking it down, you can subtract 1 from both numbers. So instead of 5,000, you have 4,999. And instead of 2,384, you have 2,383. Then you do your subtraction without any regrouping, and voila, a nifty trick to avoid regrouping in subtraction. Number 2, how to compare fractions easily. Is it less than? Is it greater than? Is it equal to? Well, here's a quick tip for comparing these fractions. If you're not sure, cross-multiply. 6 times 6 is 36, 8 times 5 is 40, and boom! You get it now. 6/8 is less than 5/6. Number 3, Japanese multiplication. Here's an easy way to do Japanese multiplication. This is Japanese multiplication 101. It's so easy that a 4-year-old could do it. 2 times 2 equals what? Well, step 1 is to draw some lines. 2 going one way, 2 going the other. Now you count where those lines crossed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 times 2 is 4. And it works with any combination. Give it a try. 4 times 7 is 28. 6 times 2 is 12. 5 times 5 is 25, and 8 times 3 is 24. Some of those smaller combinations are probably just easier to memorize. But when you have a larger combination, like 13 times 12, equaling 156, you may just want to break it up. Take a look. That looks easy enough. Moving on to number 4. You can easily remember multiples of 9. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3 is 27. Do you see the pattern here? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0? This is something that teachers never taught us. Number 5. Here's how you can multiply double-digit numbers by 11. Let's multiply 32 times 11. Step 1. The 32 now becomes a 3 and a 2. Step 2. The 3 is added to 2, which equals 5. That's 352. What do you think about that one? Let us know in the comments below. Number 6. Multiplying by 6, 7, 8, or 9. Now here's a trick we're all going to want to remember. Step number 1. Label your fingers. Start with the thumb at number 6 and the pinky at number 10. Step 2. 7 times 8. On one hand, you put down your number 6 finger and your number 7. You're left with 8, 9, 10. On your other hand, you put down fingers 6, 7, and 8. So on one hand, you've got down 6 and 7, everything up to 7. And on the other hand, you have 6, 7, and 8, everything up to 8. Now, each one of these fingers put down becomes 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50, as you see in the diagram. The fingers that are left, 3 and 2 fingers, get multiplied together, which equals 6. Now you have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, plus 6 is 56. 7 times 8 is 56. Number 7, multiplication strategies. 2's double, so 6 times 2 is 12. 4's double. 6 times 2 equals 12, times 2 equals 24. 8's double. 6 times 2 equals 12, times 2 equals 24, times 2 equals 48. Zeros always equal 0. So 6 times 0 is 0. Zilch, nada. Ones always equal the other factor. So 6 times 1, of course, is 6. Fives multiply by 10, then split in half because 5 is half of 10. So 7 times 10 equals 7, and 70 divided by 2, or 70 cut in half, is 35. Nines multiply by 10, then subtract one group. 9 times 10 equals 90. Minus 9 equals 81. Tens and 100s. Multiply the leading numbers, then add zeros. 9 times 100 equals 9 times 1. Then you add those two zeros to the end. So 900. 9 times 10 equals 9 times 1 equals 9. And then you add that 0 to the end. Sixes. Multiply by 5, then add one group. 9 times 5 equals 45. Plus 9 equals 54. Maybe you find it easier to use one of these strategies instead of just doing it the good old-fashioned way. Here's number 8, division without dividing. Take a look at this division problem and see if you can solve it without dividing. Let us know in the comments below how you did. Number 9, turtle head multiplication. Have you ever heard of turtle head multiplication? I certainly haven't, but I think I can get this one put together pretty easily. So you have 27 times 65. First, you want to draw a turtle's head. You'll do that around the 5, the 7, and the 2 because those are the numbers you're going to multiply first. Number 2, multiply the number in its neck, 5 by 7, and then 5 times 2. Step number 3 is 3 steps. First, check off the carried number. Then you'll want to draw a collar. You'll do this on the 5. Then this turtle's going to lay an egg. You'll do this under that second 5 in the 4th row. Step number 4. Multiply by the other number, 6 times 7, then 6 times 2. Once you've done all of that, you simply add it up, 1,755. Turtle head multiplication, an easy way to remember which comes first. Number 10, divisibility rules. A number is divisible by 2 if the last digit is even or 0. Even digits 2, 4, 6, and 8. A number is divisible by 4 if the last 2 digits are divisible by 4. A number is divisible by 5 if the last digit is 0 or 5. A number is divisible by 6 if the number is divisible by both 2 and 3. A number is divisible by 7, long division. Or you should learn the trick. A number is divisible by 8 if the last 3 digits are divisible by 8. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of the digits is divisible by 9. A number is divisible by 10 if the last digit is 0. Number 11, multiplication, 2-digit with 1-digit. Here's an easy way to remember how to multiply a 2-digit number with a 1-digit number. Here we have 38 times 4. First, multiply 4 times 1's place, so 4 times 8. Then regroup if necessary. Step number 2, multiply 4 times 10's place, 4 times 3. Add the number that is carried over. So 4 times 8 is, and 4 times 3 is, now add it all up. Tip number 12, multiplication, 2-digit by 2-digit. Here we'll use the box method. 27 times 65. Since we're multiplying 2 digits by 2 digits, we need to make a 2 by 2 box. So you break it down. 27 is 20 plus 7, and 65 is 60 plus 5. See how it's laid out here? What you'll need to do next is multiply 60 times 20, then 60 times 7, then 20 times 5, and 5 times 7. After you've found the partial products, you can add them all together. So 60 times 20 is 1200, and 60 times 7 is 420. 20 times 5 is 100, and 5 times 7 is 35. When you add them all up, the answer is 1,755. An easy way to break it down and put it together. Now we're getting tricky with number 13, multiplication, a 3-digit with a 1-digit. Let's see if you can follow along. Step 1. Multiply 6 times 7, and then regroup if necessary. 6 times 7 is 42. You put the 2 below the 6 and the 4 above the 3 to regroup. 6 times 3 is your second step. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 4 is 22. So you put the 2 under the 3 and the other 2 above the additional 6. Now step number 3 is to multiply 6 times 6, and you'll add the carried over number. 6 times 6 is 36, plus 2 is 38. 637 times 6 is 3,822. We're uploading daily videos, so subscribe now so you never miss another video from Unusual Facts.